I mean,
of course,
I don't think anybody expected this to be a quarterfinal, but definitely both of them can make it very, very far here.
Definitely could. Again, it's a best of 5. We're starting with Move, and you know what? Let's take a look at this first match that we have on our hands. Lindy, please do me the honors. What are we working with? Japan.
This is round 1 in Japan, and
we've had a lot of Japan so far.
Yeah. We can learn a lot about birds here.
Okay, any ornithologists in the viewers? Maybe they can regionally specific guess birds off that. But you know what? We did in the last game and we'll do it again. Viewers, please help us out in getting this game started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
And we are off in this moving game between MK and Kratsooo. Let's see how much moving is going to be done here. MK moves a step. Already more than I expected. 1 step's enough though.
Nagoya is where he's going to send it. Let's see if Kratsooo agrees. He's going to move around, or at least try to, with the limited time that he has got to work with. He's going to go towards Nagoya, a bit further east. And again, look at this. He's taking every single second that MK is going to give him to try and pinpoint it better. And it is going to be Kratsooo out on top. While it's a small victory, still a 9-point deficit.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a common trend in this game. MK guessing quickly, and then maybe Kratsooo has the extra seconds.
And that's the thing. MK's playstyle is as follows. He'll guess fast, he'll get close enough, but maybe not win it. And when you have a guy like Kratsooo, he's not going to make many mistakes, but it's the one time he does
This is interesting. MK used info here on spawn while Kratsooo moved away. He found the town. It's Bayamare in Romania, and that was on the sign.
That's what I'm saying. You go fast, you stress your opponent. Let's see if Kratsoo's going to fall for it. He's in Romania, but further towards the southwest.
MK might be the info goat here. 4996. Wow.
This is absolutely insane. Incredible start for MK. It takes 2 seconds to get the guess in and only a kilometer away. Of course, everyone who are here in the venue, remember there is food to be bought upstairs. If you get hungry, make sure to go up and get yourself something to eat. We still got plenty more games left to play, so wouldn't want to see anyone going starving.
Exactly. We got a Bangladesh round here. Kratsooo can read Bengali, but can he even make it to any text before MK insta-sends this?
Could be.
Oh,
MK moving once. Okay, new record broken. Bangladesh is the go-to. Dhaka sending it full speed in the middle. Kratsooo looking around for additional info. Will he find anything in time? Only 8 seconds left.
I think Dhaka is probably just where this location is. They both seem pretty confident, but no, it is not.
Further towards the south is where the correct location is. But again, I mean, similar distance in between them. MK is going to be the closer one, more damage done.
The thing is, Kratsooo, I think, feels like he will need to win this moving game because he has the advantage here, as usually he's the better player to use info. Let's see what he can do on this one. We have a Ghana.
Oh, any Ghana tape fans in the audience? There you go. There's a couple. Arguably one of the easiest metas to learn. Thank you, Ghana, for making it easy for players even like me. Ghana is where we're going, down towards the south.
0 steps taken this time by MK. Already in with the guess and pressuring Kratsooo again, who does not find any information. So far, it's going really well for MK.
Exactly. MK is effectively trying to turn this moving game into a no move, but once again, it's Kratsooo closer, using those few extra seconds wisely.
The next round will put us in, I think, interesting. This might actually be Kenya or Rwanda, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see what the players think here. If it's Kenya, info could be easy to find, and if it's Rwanda, then it's not going to be a lot of points.
3 seconds in, MK already locking it in. 4 seconds. It was Kratsooo was given before the cling came through. Nairobi is where it's going, Kenya. Let's see if Kratsooo agrees.
He does, but he's going more west. This could be good damage. It's just a region guess though.
Spent less time on the side of MK, and it's Kratsooo again, punishing the quick guesses from MK, showing that he is not to be scared of the pace that MK puts up. 2,000 damage done.
Exactly, this is kind of a statement like, give me 15 seconds, I'll use it.
Exactly.
I can out-region guess you in 15 seconds. And let's see what the next round is going to bring us. We are near the beach. Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Could this ever be Hawaii? I don't know.
Ooh, not often we go to the small islands. We'll see if that's going to be the case this time around. If you don't get it, you're in trouble. If you go there and it's not there, you too will be in most likely a lost moving round.
We have a new record of clicks for MK in a round. While Kratsooo has already found some information, I think this should be Hawaii with this... yeah, the town name just sounds really Hawaiian, to be honest.
I mean, you see all the islands there, islands of Hawaii as well. And that's exactly where Kratsooo is going. But which island do we go to?
It's different islands, big islands for MK.
3.5 times multiplier as well, could be huge.
Let's see where Kratsooo places his pin here. He has 8 seconds remaining. Can he line up the coastline?
Might just do. Let's see, is it a 5K in the making for Kratsooo or is it not?
It's MK!
It's MK on the money, just 4.5 kilometers away. Tons of damage coming through as Kratsooo is down to just 900 health.
Wow. MK is kind of good at moving.
He's striking back.
He took four steps, I think.
And he did 4 times the damage. That's his thing. That's his thing. When he can force even MK to move, you know it's a tricky location.
We have some Poland here, and I think we are near the water. The forest also looks like we're maybe near the north coast. Let's see what the players think here. MK again is looking for signs, for info, but he's not moving much.
No,
he knows
10 seconds
Poland.
in. Hasn't guessed now. He guesses dead center Poland.
Dead center Poland. That could bite him if Kratsooo finds anything in the extra 15 seconds.
Definitely could. Ooh, there's a sign there, but that's a leaving a small city sign. Not going to grant you a whole lot of favors. He's going to go a bit further north, though, Kratsooo, that is. 4 times multiply, even further north as well. And it's going to be right in between him.
Bang in the middle of the two of them. That's not going to be game.
Nope, not at all. Round 8 is where we are headed. And Kratsooo, again, I mean, he needs to start striking back here. The thing is, MK, while not always perfect, is always close. So with the 3,100 point lead, Kratsooo needs points now.
Yeah, probably in Italy here with the sign saying Via Monte Grappa. So if they know where Monte Grappa is, then maybe Kratsooo does.
Oh, I mean, first time we see Kratsooo open the map first. I guess that's a first for everything.
Not confident though on his guess so far. And MK is also moving a lot of steps here actually. This looks very similar to the round we saw before with Sicily guess from MK. I like that. A lot of olive trees.
Just southeast of Palermo. We'll see if it's going to come out to help him out or not. Kratsooo still not confident. He's going to go down here as well. Sicily, both of them on the island down towards south.
Oh.
And they're both off. It's Sardinia.
Sardinia also has a lot of olive trees, but I think that's what pointed them in this direction.
But again, it's points taken away from Kratsooo. Health that he desperately needs in order to stay in this one, should it go all the way to round 10, which it very well could.
Very well could, absolutely. We have a Thailand on our hands here. Thai language on the sign. If Kratsooo can read this in time, he will extract information because the town name is always on the sign.
Dead center for MK. Kratsooo, this is your chance to catch back, potentially even to win the whole game. Let's see, where is he going to go? He's going towards India, now towards Thailand, further towards the east though.
Oh, this could be big points for someone.
Definitely could, and it's going to be Kratsooo closer. Moved a bit off target, but strikes back. 1,700 damage done, and now, round number 10. 1,600 points separating the two with MK in the lead. Kratsooo, you need a good one here.
I don't know if I would insta-guess now, if I was MK.
If you're MK, I mean, but if you do you want to give Kratsooo more time, though?
That's a good question. The strategy will be very, very interesting to see now in round 10, because Kratsooo is the one who needs the damage.
You know what, let's go straight into it. Let's get this round number 10 started, and what better place than this intersection right here.
I mean, we have a speed limit sign, so it should be the USA over Canada.
Big country, big points, 5.5 times multiply. All of a sudden, that 1,600 point buffer for MK doesn't seem that big.
Will MK guess quickly here or not? Oh, Kratsooo zooming in on the bin there. Maybe some town information.
A phone number, a very, very small phone number. Is there an area code potentially for him to log in? All these roads seem straight and long, so no matter how far you go, you might not be able to get to info in time. All you get is mailboxes, hope for maybe a region flag in a flagpole. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Kratsooo up towards the north. MK with 30 seconds left still has not guessed.
It's MK's home country as well, which might actually pay a part.
Wait, no, is that? Oh, he seemed very confident in that zoom in. I was like, are you actually 5K'ing this instantly?
That would have been crazy. I mean, I don't put it past him.
15 seconds left to play. This is no doubt the longest round we've had in this matchup so far. MK not seeming confident. Kratsooo not confident either. 1,600 points between them. Regardless of who comes out victorious here, we will have a winner of this game in this round. 1 second left to play. They're both locked in. It's gonna be MK to take round number 1.
Wow. MK winning the moving game against Kratsooo. That's not what Kratsooo wanted, because MK is a no-move specialist and NMPZ as well, so Kratsooo needed this.
And it's again the strategy, right? It's the art for MK to somehow turn this moving game into a no-move game with his fast guesses. Yes, he was a bit off a couple of times, but he was on for enough to keep Kratsooo from finding proper info.
But this is definitely far from over.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've seen Kratsooo play some incredible no-move games in the group stages, and yeah, we will see what he can do here.
Played phenomenally to get here. We'll see if the Frenchman from Nantes can do so here in this no-move match as well.
We will get the no-moving game started now.
Let's go, let's get this one underway. Beautiful location. Hard to get info though, I feel like.
I mean, yeah.
You're stuck in a very scenic route which someone at some point had to carve out of rock and stone in order to fit their car, or maybe wagon at the time.
I'm not even 100% confident on the continent here. We have a zoom in from Kratsooo to Indonesia. I think Southeast Asia is very possible. We have a lot of pines.
Yellow
also could be Mexico, which is where MK is right now.
Is that a cactus you see up on the hill? There in the distance, it might just be.
It is a cactus, which are more common in Mexico for sure.
MK is locked in. Kratsooo still got 8 seconds left to work with, but can he find what he needs?
He's also in Mexico now.
Yep, just on the northern side of Guatemala.
Oh, but Chiapas versus north of Mexico City.
Big distance in between them, but when in doubt, go Mexico City. MK is going to be closer this time around. 1,300 damage in round 1.
Great guess by MK. Let's see what this round brings us. We're next to like some kind of oil pipe, probably.
There's some text on it, but is it too pixelated for them to make out what it says?
It should be enough to make out that this is either Indonesia or Malaysia, because the language definitely says Awas on that sign. So, yeah, that means basically stop.
Bamboo bullet meta, is that now maybe a thing as well? We'll see. Kratsooo, quick to zoom in. We'll see if he's going to full commit to the guess again. I mean, it's been MK with the fast guesses all the way through this tournament so far. Maybe Kratsooo is looking to change the pace.
Yeah, I wonder what these players are going to go for here. I mean, MK is taking his time on these no-moving rounds. So far, at least. He's hedging in the water, though.
Yeah. Sender.
Shall I explain what a hedge is again?
Do so, for the viewers out there that might not know.
So for the new viewers that are not familiar with the GeoGuessr language, if you are not sure between two places, might as well go in between them.
Minimal damage taken in case you're wrong.
It reduces the risk of your guess. Well, we have Kratsooo in Malaysia here and MK hedging in Indonesia.
This one might go all the way down to the end. MK clearly not quite sure exactly what we're working with. Opting to stick with the hedge, potentially
Two
change it. No, both of them there, MK closer.
That's just Java. Very interesting.
2,000 damage done. Again, we're 2 rounds in, and Kratsooo is already sat at 2,400 health.
Yeah, I mean, Kratsoo's guesses were good in both rounds, but MK is really, really on the money here. And maybe Kratsooo can pull it back in this round.
Well, he's going to have to.
I think it's going to be Ukraine, actually. Very southern Ukraine here with this, with the white bottom painted trees and this Google car with the short antenna. MK quickly in Odessa.
There you go. Back in the speed we go. Full speed forward for MK. 2 seconds is what it took him to log into Odessa.
Yeah, but Kratsooo knows it. They are both very close to each other. This Google car should confirm that general area here.
He's moving further north, though, and we'll see if it's going to pay off. It is. It is going to pay off. Great round for Kratsooo to strike back.
At least he found some points.
Yeah. I mean, not a lot of points, sure, but it's still the mental game of, okay, I can keep up. I'm not getting completely run over by the pace that MK is setting.
Absolutely. He needs to find some big points soon, though, and now maybe in a big country like Australia. If you go the wrong side, this might be game.
What better place to be, Kratsooo?
Kratsooo looking for east. This could be Western Australia, in my opinion. I actually think I prefer Western Australia here.
What's the guess? What's the reason for West?
We have very red soil. We have like trees which are common in Western Australia. The short eucalyptus ones. Does Kratsooo move here? I think Western Australia makes more sense.
MK is west. Kratsooo so far is east with 5 seconds left to play. 2,400 health and 2.5 times the multiplier. This could be very, very dangerous, and it is towards the west. But is it going to be enough? Oh yes, sure it is. That's going to be game. MK up 2-0.
Yeah, great recognition by MK there. I think Kratsooo definitely a little bit intimidated by MK's playstyle here. I have seen him play better games before, but this is still, I mean, well, his guesses made sense as well, so.
But also, I mean, in terms of high-level competitive play, MK is such a unique opponent to go up against. When you come into these tournaments, everyone, while some play fast, you always have a kind of a gist of what you got going. MK is instant. Like, half of his guesses come through less than 5 seconds into the round. And if you're a player like Kratsooo that likes to take your time, it's such a big change-up from what you're used to doing that for a guy like him on the stage right now, it can be too much to handle.
MK is kind of like, I don't know, he's so consistent and he's so quick that I think he might just have intimidated Kratsooo here a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see if it's gonna stick through or if Kratsooo will do the reverse sweep. He needs to win 3 in a row here in order to make the semis.
And
we'll wait for a second to start this game. That's right now. We'll just look here for a moment and appreciate the location that we got. And you know what? I want to thank GeoGuessr for that as well. We all know the world is a beautiful place, but this game takes us to locations we would have never dreamed of. It looks absolutely amazing. Let's roam around for a bit, explore this beautiful, beautiful spot. They get to move, so we might as well just go for a stroll along the waterfalls too.
Absolutely. I think we should be somewhere in southern Chile in this location. We have these cabbages, actually.
Oh.
Some vegetation matter is very important, and this should be more south in Chile. Let's send the players off.
My cabbages. Any Avatar fans in the chat? Hopefully there are at least a few. But now, here we are on the bridge, waterfall down below, round 1 of a game that Kratsooo needs to win. And once again, MK, full speed ahead.
MK doesn't really care that it's moving, once again.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Very, very interesting guess. What?
Full south on this one for Kratsooo. Big points could be coming through on game 1.
I think MK is closer.
He is indeed closer. Miles off. 1,700 off at that. 3,300 damage done in round 1.
That's a huge hit. And I think Kratsooo now really, really has to lock in. I think he has lost his footing a little bit.
Take a breath.
This round might be what he needs.
Take a breath, Kratsooo. It's not over till you are at 0. MK, for him, I mean, you know what? Keep the pace up. If you're playing to win this one, it's working out well for him so far.
This should be somewhere in southern Argentina here. We have like this landscape, which is like pampas grass, basically. And we have a lot of these poplar trees in the distance, which are common in southern Argentina. MK realizes that, goes in quickly.
Ooh.
No guess, though.
Nah, didn't want to instantly commit to it. Okay. Now, though, 10 seconds into the round, he will go for it. Kratsooo, 15 seconds left to work with. What can you find in the time? Has yet to open the map. 5 seconds left to play. Will go south side.
More south. I kind of like Kratsoo's guess more here. Let's see.
Let's see if he's right. He is right. Solid comeback from Kratsooo. Lost half health in round 1 and even 3K to bounce back.
Yeah.
What a strike. What a turnaround.
That's also what can happen. That's maybe exactly what Kratsooo needs here. Because sometimes MK's quick guessing strategy can lead him to the wrong place.
Exactly. You can punish. And Kratsooo, I mean, in all situations too, had just taken a massive blow in round 1, but instantly turns it around. Is this 5K-able?
I don't think this is very 5K-able. We're in like some random park, but there might be some info on the side.
I thought there was enough text on there that maybe we get something useful, but it was just blah, 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 all of it.
It should be the Philippines, but I actually don't see any province on the sign, which is very... Oh, actually I do.
You do? Well,
Kratsooo moved away. He didn't see it.
I was going to say, neither of them have looked at the sign yet. Now MK sees it.
MK sees it. Oh, man. Did Kratsooo... Oh. Kratsooo has found the province.
He's found the province. He's in the right area now. Kratsooo, for the first time really in this whole game, is going to be the first one to log it in. It's MK now under pressure.
MK under pressure. Does he know where Bukidnon is? Did he see it?
Far north and south. Kratsooo takes it and takes the round as well.
Wow. That's the comeback that he wanted. 3-rounder.
What a turnaround, what a strike in 2 heavy blows. Kratsooo says, no, I'm not done. I'm ready to keep on fighting. Wow.
This is far from over, Toby.
You see MK's face, he hoped that he had it there. He didn't want to go for yet another one, but here we are, game number 4, back to no move we go.
That was a very interesting round as well, because I don't know if MK knows Philippines provinces. I think he does. But it was very hard to make out the province on that first sign at spawn. It also took me like 10 seconds to make it out. while Kratsooo found a sign where it just like said it straight
That's
up.
the issue. It takes you 10 seconds to find out, but MK had his guess in within 5, or at least normally he does. So that time around, the strat does not work for him. And good thing for Kratsooo is that he punishes it immediately. Now, let's hop on in to what could be yet another final game here. MK needs to win it to go through. Kratsooo needs to win it to head to game 5.
And we started off in Russia. We have this black and white guardrail combined with the black Google car with a long antenna. Both very common in Russia.
Anything regional specific that we're going off of here?
Probably.
Probably.
I wouldn't know.
If you don't know, then download Finbar's guide to Russian locations and regions.
Exactly.
He knows
I have a
everything
guess
about
here.
it.
I would go Karelia, which is north.
Roger.
Because we have like very rocky soil, and that's where MK goes. That's Karelia.
Okay. North, almost on the border to Finland. We'll see if Kratsooo is going to agree or if he's going to go further towards the east.
It's not an easy location.
Definitely not.
But he goes there.
Both of them within the same vicinity. It's early days, it's early round. Oh, Kratsooo, that's dangerous! Maybe he was just baiting us. Maybe it was a tease. Damage will come through, but that could have been way, way worse had he opted to go further east.
There was an eyebrow raised there from Kratsooo, I think. I think he actually considered it, and now he's like, let's go, lock in.
Yep.
Let's see what the next round brings us.
Second guessing can get you wins, but it can also lose you tournaments. And this time, Kratsooo stuck with his initial hunch.
We have some Switzerland here. Mountain range, quick guess, instant guess by MK. Might be a new record actually, 2 seconds I believe.
There's a goose meta on the left side, Kratsooo doesn't care. Is there anything to line up mountains in the distance? He's of course going to be aware that it's, oh no, he's going Austria.
Oh, he hasn't noticed the low cam yet.
Now he's going Munich. Tried to change it last second, but it's not going to be in time. MK able to strike a good one here early on. 1,700 damage in round number 2. A lot of early round damage is coming through in this fight.
Yeah, that's basically exactly what MK's playstyle produces here, because had Kratsooo had 5 more seconds, he would have definitely noticed the low cam. He was looking down at the car right when the timer started.
It looked like he needed just a half second because he was trying to pull the map back up and change his location one last time, but the time wasn't there. Again, MK's strategy working out for him.
Exactly. If MK didn't set a new world record in guessing time, then I think he would have done less damage here, so it's working out for him. And this round is actually maybe a Western France? No, I don't know what this is actually.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Kratsooo towards Estonia, Latvia, up in the Baltics.
Be up there. With Germany.
MK goes Germany there, far partners. MK on point. Once more, central Germany. It's not gonna be enough. Kratsooo about to take his headset off, but keep it on, my friend. You are still in it with 346 health left.
346.
Is it gonna be a flawless round for MK? Now with this lead, does he slow things down or does he keep the pace?
I think he pressured Kratsooo successfully a few times. I think he will keep up this pace. He needs some hope, Kratsooo. What better thing to give you hope than a nice rainbow?
A nice rainbow. If there's any Kratsooo fans here in the audience, make sure that he hears you loud and clear. He wants to stay in this race. He wants NMPZ. He wants a chance at the semifinals. Unless if MK can shut him down, untouched so far at 6,000 health.
Where do you think we are, Toby?
In the mountains.
Of Norway.
Yes.
Absolutely. You gotta trust MK with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he went there fast, but again, he knows he has the lead. He's slowing things down. But is that really gonna help him, or is it gonna help Kratsooo now that gets us in? This could be the last round for Kratsooo. He's further north. If he is not the winner of this one, it could and most likely will be game with a 2.5 times multiplier.
Moving closer though, moving closer to MK. He could survive this.
Who's gonna be closer? It's gonna be MK closer. Is he alive? He lives! He lives for yet another one! 44! Smiles in the camera. Kratsooo has his back against the wall. Kratsooo is now sat inside the wall. It could not be any closer.
Wow. 6K to 44. This is the round that Kratsooo gets to turn it around. Let's analyze it together, because I think we have some time to do that. We have a Philippines, we have a lot of English, and we have this.
Kratsooo came back on Philippines. He went south when MK went north, and he won because of it in the previous game. If he can turn around a 44 to 6,000 game, that would be one of the most insane combats in GeoGuessr history.
I don't see any province here, but on this electricity box, we have 3 letters which usually tell you either the city or the city and the province. Let's see if Kratsooo can scan for this.
Let's get some noise going, Arena. Can Kratsooo do it, or will it be MK to bring this one home? 44 health is all that stands between either WPC or MK moving on to the semifinals.
So far no one has spotted the electricity box. I don't think there's any location info on the signs. Let's see if they will spot it or not. MK is maybe not looking for the quick guess here, which is interesting.
No, he didn't find the info fast enough to lock it in, and he lost on the Philippines earlier. It might still be sat in the back of his head. Don't want to make that mistake twice. He allowed Kratsooo back into the race. He does not want to do it here, but Kratsooo, my friend, you need your best guess of all time.
20 seconds left. Nobody zoomed in on the internet box. Oh, Kratsooo has it. Can he use it? Can he use it in time?
Manila, Kratsooo is going further south. Center Island, rechanging once more. 13 seconds.
It could be a lot of things. It just starts with... Oh, maybe it's this!
No, MK is still in the middle. Has he found it? Has Kratsooo turned it around? 4, 3, 2, 1.
It is!
Kratsooo gets it! 1.4 kilometers off, and he is back!
That is kind of exactly what I hoped would happen in this round. It's some info that is very, very hard to use, and it's super niche, and Kratsooo was able to pick it up. He had only 3 letters to work with.
This is absurd.
GC.
One more, Kratsooo. One more, MK. You need to stop him here. He's starting to turn the tide. Round number 5 is upon us. Still, theoretically, plenty of GeoGuessr left to be played, but it could all end in this game.
Whew. Let's take a breather here. Start the round.
Let's get it going. Let's get them going. They're ready for it. They want to get it. Where, oh where, Linley, are we headed?
I think this is some Ireland or the UK. I don't know which one it is, but we have the coast to the west, so I would send probably Ireland. But let's see what the players do here. Kratsooo is zooming into Ireland. He maybe can line up this cove here.
Ooh.
Maybe check for a city. Oh, Shetland Islands by MK.
A rare one.
Big
This
damage.
is going to be game. This is going to be game, no doubt.
Regardless.
Kratsooo, where do you go? You got 9 more seconds to second guess yourself. What are you committing to here?
I kind of like Kratsoo's guess better.
Let's see. Is he going to get it? He did it in the previous one. Can he do it again?
Yes, he can!
Does it! 20 kilometers off at the 44-point comeback. Goes all the way. We are going to round number 5.
The crowd is absolutely electric in Stockholm. Wow.
Wow. 44 points. And he strikes back in 2 rounds. Who would have thought that was going to happen?
I don't think I've ever seen a GeoGuessr game this intense. Toby.
I almost fainted standing up there. That's insane. MK. You allowed him back in. The Frenchman has re-entered the fight as we now make our way to NMPZ, the most brutal of formats in this entire tournament. Can he now finally close the door and shut out Kratsooo? Or has Kratsooo brought now enough momentum his way to come out victorious?
I don't know if you noticed in the last rounds, but Kratsooo was given time by MK twice. And that was all it took for him to take that game.
Let's go.
The NMPZ.
Let's get it going. Who's excited for an NMPZ Stockholm? Let's get some chants going. Who are we rooting for? Kratsooo, MK, come on, let's go.
Very divided opinions. Let's start this round.
What do we see? What do we got, Linley? Tell me.
This is all they get. One image. Nothing more, nothing less. We see some eucalyptus trees. Oh, we see some Sri Lanka. It is low camera. Recognized by MK. This is actually a very difficult round because if you don't get a low cam, you go Australia. Yeah, exactly.
Australia.
It is low cam though.
There's enough time to change your mind, Kratsooo. Is he going to commit to it or is he not? New Zealand, is he going further?
Yeah.
No, he's not. MK locks it in. Perfect position early on. But in all fairness, despite 4,800 damage, Kratsooo has just played one of the best games of his life with nothing. Maybe he's just trying to make it exciting for the viewers. I'm not sure. But please, my friend, my heart is going to explode in a second. Round number 2. MK ahead by miles.
This is all they get this time. We have some bad camera quality, we have some corn, we have some fields. Can the players figure this out from that? I think it could be Nigeria, I think maybe even India is possible. Let's see what the players think here.
Let's see where they're going.
India zoom in from Kratsooo.
Yeah, looking towards
Nigeria
India.
zoom in from MK. He pressures.
This could be game.
It could be
MP
game
with
either
early
way.
gas.
Both in Nigeria now though.
A swap coming through. Kratsooo thinking better of it, but still 8 more seconds to second guess yourself. Kano is where he's going. It's going to be a bit further north and not a lot of health.
I like Kratsoo's guess better here.
Nigeria, big country, he has the time, he finds the location as well. Had he committed to Kano, that would have been better, but still, able to strike back, but it's small. It's a long, long journey up to MK, currently sat at 5,800.
Round number 3. This is the picture. Let's see what the players think. I don't know what this one is, to be honest. This is very difficult. Actually,
that's what NMPZ does to you.
this could be like, I don't know, Argentina, Chile. This could even be like, the mountains
You know
kind
what
of
it
look
could
like.
be? This could be game. That's what
game.
it could be. MK, his nose is touching the screen. When you can't zoom with your mouse, you might as well do it with your face.
The rockiness here almost reminds me of like Lesotho. Have you seen Lesotho mountains before, Toby?
Yes.
Oh, we have a Guatemala maybe by Kratsooo, but he's very unsure.
Neither of them wanting to lock in early. Mexico is where Kratsooo is currently looking to go. MK is still yet to even open his map. Half time left to play.
If the round is this difficult, I don't think you can pressure. Kratsooo's looking at different continents entirely.
NMPZ is the hardest of all these game modes. All they get is this still image.
Greece.
And there is no proper info to be found. Kratsooo unsure. MK unsure. 10 seconds left to play.
Could be game for anyone, to be honest here.
Definitely could be. He's hovering back and forth, swapping continent to continent now.
LA.
MK is there. He's going to West South America.
LA versus Mexico.
He's going back towards the east. Where are we? We're in South Africa. Any zeros in the chat? They're laughing. They're smiling at each other. It goes to show the difficulty of this game mode.
You have to say these locations are also intentionally tricky.
This was the timeout. This was the timeout. They go,
Exactly.
we take a 0-pointer, keep the hype up, then we go next game.
And this is the next game. We got eucalyptus trees again. Last time it resulted in 4,900 damage to Kratsooo. Let's see what it results in this time.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Eucalyptus trees, usually you think of Australia, but there's a lot of places that could have them. Argentina by Kratsooo, possible. I can see it.
Oh, Bangladesh as well,
now.
jumping back and forth again. I mean, not sure exactly what you're working with, but it's Kratsooo on the map. It's Kratsooo with the fast moves, and MK currently the one playing this one a bit slower.
Personally, I'm not sure what to think, but yeah, if the locations are this tricky, you can't pressure your opponent because you don't know either. That is just how this is. It's a very difficult game.
We've reached the halfway mark, 25 seconds left for these two players to work with, neither one seeming sure on what they're working with. Kratsooo looking around, trying to find any indicator of what's happening, but this again is all they have to work with. You look from one branch to another, it ain't gonna change much, my friend. 10 seconds left to play.
He's going back to Argentina. MK in Uruguay. Wow.
They're close
this
to one
could be
another.
game though.
They're going ever so much closer to one another. MK is looking towards Australia. Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? They're both staying, and good on them, because we were in Argentina. Huge strike back for Kratsooo. 2,500 damage done to MK.
This game is far from over, even though 4,900 damage were dealt in round number 1. Let's see what the next one brings us. It's a bridge.
It is a bridge. People have been fishing, having a good time.
Maybe you can do some people guessing here.
People guessing.
But I think the bollards should be Cambodian, maybe? Potentially. Let's see what the players think. Cambodia, zoom in by both of them.
Yep. Plonk.
Locked by MK. Unless they're far apart, this won't be game.
I think the fact that MK goes so fast, Kratsooo goes great. It is
Oh
what
no!
I thought so.
Is Kratsooo gonna change?
He might just. He might
go to Brazil.
Brazil. This will be insane.
No,
Back
send
to
it back.
Cambodia. Kratsooo, you're insane.
What are you doing, Kratsooo?
Kratsooo, you are insane.
I'm 99% sure he did that for the content.
That was almost game. With a second left to play, he went back. And not only that, but won the round 2. You can look at him. His heart rate must be through the roof.
Oh my god. We got the content match of all time. And this is also, it's tricky again. I don't know what we have here. I mean, could be Philippines maybe with this poll. Maybe US even. I don't know. What do the players think?
3.5 times multiplier. Both of them sat at under 3k health. Good chance that this will be the final round for one of these two players. MK
Really
has been
chance.
fast. He's been solid, but Kratsooo has managed to claw back every single time MK has separated himself. Can he do it once more though? Can he bring it home? He's looking towards Philippines initially. Now now Colombia.
I mean, this is probably something very tropical. Oh, MK is going for the US Virgin Islands.
Not too often you see the small Caribbean islands in play.
I like US though. I think it might be US overseas territory, but those are spread far apart. This could be an entirely different one.
15 seconds left to play. Kratsooo still hovering. Colombia not quite sure what he's got to work with here. MK hovered early, didn't up to guess. Kratsooo now looking down towards Argentina.
I don't think these palms would be in Argentina. But
5,
he's going there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Is it gonna be game?
Yes, it is!
And MK will be your winner!
In one of the most amazing games of GeoGuessr we might have ever seen. MK, good morning at MK from the Ziggy there in crowd.
He allowed him back. He allowed him back into the race, but when push came to shove, MK was able to close out the game. But what an effort. What a try from Kratsooo.
Just content. This is the best game of GeoGuessr I have watched in a very long time.
That's insane. Absolutely insane. People I saw, they were jumping out of their chairs just like we were. This was absolutely wild. You can see them down there on stage. They're both flabbergasted. Viewers as well, speechless after an insane comeback attempt by Kratsooo just to be shut down in the end by MK.
And I think in the end, you could say it was a deserved victory. His playstyle paid off really well. MK had a really strong showing in all of the game modes and kind of got unlucky by the round order there because the multiplayers keep adding up.
The fast playing MK wins against Kratsooo. He's now going to go up against the Lando. But before we get to that, let's hop down to the stage and hear what MK has to say after that insane win there.
MK, that was one of the most entertaining, exhilarating and exciting GeoGuessr matches I think any of us have ever seen. Do you guys agree? Were you aware of that at all whilst playing?
What about what?
Just like how crazy it was from the viewer perspective.
Yeah, we just kept like going back and forth and just bad guesses, good guesses from both of us. It was like, it wasn't like boring moments as much. Like games.
It was an incredible match. Can I get your overall thoughts on how it played back? He almost got the reverse sweep, but you shut him out in NMPZ.
Yeah, I was actually really mad about the Sri Lanka because it was round one. And I was like, okay, he's just going to come back because this is just random. So yeah, and then the moving, I don't know what he saw in Philippines, but I'm never getting that, so props to him.
Nice, showing some respect there to Kratsooo. You'll be playing against Orlando in your semi-finals. What are your thoughts on that matchup, MK?
I'm cooked.
I don't think you are. Wishing you the best of luck. Anything else that you'd like to say before I let you go?
Make sure to follow Ziggy and Diano on Twitch.
All right, everybody give it up for MK.
Oh man, I'm gonna keep it going for MK.